Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Getting the nod on the mound, Nolan McLean. What do you have on him, Chris? Just about to get underway. Austin Martin now at the plate. And we're underway from Queens. This one in the air. Semien drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Here's Trevor Larnach. Hey! Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. McLean, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2023. He goes down looking. Larnach wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Byron Buxton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor on his way over. And that is that. Back here in Queens. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Simeon Woods Richardson. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
Ball inside.
And the slider just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And now it's Juan Soto. Hey! Here's 0-1. Lindor on the move. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. And there's a foul ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting eighth here, Marcus Semien. So now with one away and a man at second. And next for New York, Bo Bichette. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
2-2 on the way. Line drive, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. One out man at first. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. And it gets by him. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. Now, I was talking about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Francisco Alvarez. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Polanco on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Swings through that. That one lifted to left. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I...
That is the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go on to back here at Citi Field. All set for the start of the inning. So the Minnesota Twins are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason.
That's true. Over the course of the season, you win the games you should win, and things tend to work out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. In the air to left center. Dives and he can't hang on. Now a long throw to first. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Popped up, Simeon moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Royce Lewis in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Bell off of first with 2 away. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball 3.
In the dirt, blocked. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Time called. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Jeffers went deep in his most recent game. This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets.
And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Caught him looking for the K.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here is Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball upstairs.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Semien runs. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. 1 out. The runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Right down the chute, and it's 0-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Foul ball, still 0-2. Inside, almost got him. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Coming around third is Semien. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Juan Soto now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And the count even, 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch off the plate. And the count's even at 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one almost got him.
Looks like he definitely tried to overthrow that fastball as it was left up in the zone. Take a little off, see some late life movement, and get the ball down in the zone.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Back up the, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Inside, almost got him. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Martin now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Popped up. Simeon under it. Takes it in for the out. Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That one fouled off. Sets him down looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And there are 2 outs. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1.
Number 7, Brett Beatty.
Hey!
Fastball almost got him there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Play made. That ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. But they lead it 3-0. On to the fourth. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering way off the plate. Swings through him for the K. And he strikes out the side here. Back here at Citi Field. Bottom of the 4th, Luis Robert Jr. Up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Number 10, second baseman.
And here's a look at how
Marcus
he's using his pitches in this one.
Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. A little bit low.
Nope, that's
ball
a ball.
1. On the ground to short, Lee. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. 3rd home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor digs in now.
Nope. Outside.
Lindor measures 5 feet 10 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Twins, Luke Keeschel. breaks his bat and pops it up. Baden under it. And the first baseman makes the catch. Here's Royce Lewis. He reached out a walk his first time.
Hey!
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Now a pop-up on the infield. Baden settles under this one, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's
Really
out.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here. This one. From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Mets. And pitching in this game, Clay Holmes. What's the scouting report on him? Okay, all set to go. Luke Keeschel getting ready to hit. And that's how this game gets started.
Ball one.
Holmes, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. Got the bat going too soon and strike 2. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Byron Buxton. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Man at second. And a foul ball. That's too low. Ball 2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Struck him out without a swing. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit.
Nope, outside.
Keeschel over at second. Buxton on at first with nobody out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Two down. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Nope, that's the ball.
The offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Martin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two on, two outs. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. In the air out to center. Base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Vic Caratini at the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's ball two. Yeah.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Queens. And on the hill for the Twins, Mick Abel. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, because he doesn't have plus stuff, it's going to be critical that his skipper keeps a close eye on him. Second time, third time through the order, we see the OPS jump dramatically.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
He lines it foul straight into the dugout. Heads up. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Marcus Semien.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
Misses off the inside. Ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
What do you
Soto
got?
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and he held up. Payoff pitch. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Hey.
Bichette with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Oh, one.
Outside
Ball two.
low. Ball two. Fastball is outside. This one in the air, right field. Out. Number two.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. 2-1. Soto off of first with two away.
That's ball
Just
three.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. Center field. Buxton should have this one. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. One inning in the books here. It's the Twins 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Ball in.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's going to be Cody Clemens. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. Ball
Just
that's outside.
missed. That's a
Ball
ball.
three.
Went with the sweeper. Fouled off left side. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Man at first, Tristan Gray, the next Twin up to hit. And a swing and a miss there. Time called. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Oh, he can't squeeze it. He won't get back to first in time, and they don't get the out. They get the force. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Second baseman, Luke.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. On the ground, and that's just foul. In the dirt, blocked. He goes down looking. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Sliced hard but foul. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. Hard hit left side. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Brett Beatty.
Ball, that's out.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one pulled foul. The 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now it's Luis Robert. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. And that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Twins 1 and the Mets nothing. You're watching. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Matt Wallner. Over to first, and he's saved. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Buxton on the run. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Strike on the inside corner.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's ball 2.
Inside 3-2 the count. Out towards right center field. Taylor gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. He hauls it in. 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Austin Martin, the next twin up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't matter that much if your starter doesn't go that. Because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Ball 1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. battling here as he fouls it away. That one missing inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Mets nothing. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Not close with that one. Ball 3. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch way inside, a fastball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 1-1. There's the strike.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Stays alive. Semien gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one not close. And the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Clearly fooled on that curveball and tried to hold up the swing, but it didn't matter anyway. Pitch caught the zone, so he'd have been better off just letting that thing fly and hoping he makes some sort of contact.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Hey!
Simeon runs. Pitch
Ball one.
misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. One out, and a runner at second here in the last. Half of the third. Man at second. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. That's out to center field. Buxton drifts towards it. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
outside.
That's outside.
And that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final. Game of the series. Man on second, 2 down.
Aye.
That one way inside. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball.
3.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Laser to the gap should score the run. Coming around third is Simeon. He scores to tie it up. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. runner at second, 2 down. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Fly to right his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He scores and they have the lead. Relay to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great. Work right there.
Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side. He takes it on his own. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Twins 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the Twins catcher, Victor Caratini.
Ball.
Caratini measures 6 feet even, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Luis Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Razaban also throwing. That misses.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Robert moving under it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. The Mets up by a run. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball. That's out.
Two. And that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Clay Holmes is done. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Luis Garcia.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And here is Cody Clemens. Clemens in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the dirt. That one way outside, and the count is 2-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 1 out. Tristan Gray, the next twin up to hit. Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Trevor Larnach, big spot for him here. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Two on, one out.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
This one in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Luke Diesel now at the plate.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. 2 on, 2 outs. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That misses.
Nope.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the K. Brooks Lee. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Baden takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Three-two now. And a payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Luis Robert now. Fly to center his first time. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. And it's fouled away. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Simeon stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Nope.
Crazy.
Taylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Now quick throw to first.
He's good.
Simeon back in. Simeon runs.
Hey.
Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring.
That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets.
For the Mets.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Oscar Brazoban.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
That
Ball,
one
that's
missed.
out.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses. And now it's 3-2. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So digging in, Matt Wallner. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Down to second, and he's in there easily, safe with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. Ground ball to the right side. Baden takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Bell swings through it for strike 1. 1 away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here comes the on the mound now, Luke Weaver.
And he may only have to face 1 batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Martin stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. base hit into the outfield. Here's Buxton to score. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there. Here's the catcher to hit, Victor Caratini. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Waste no time there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. Pickoff throw. Martin back on a dive. And that misses. Ball 1. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. Two on, 2 outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples.
New arm out of the bullpen, Taylor Rogers.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Juan Soto. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. Juan Soto goes deep. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they take the lead. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets,
Jorge Polanco, the next to hit.
Oh, 1.
And another ball. 2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, that's fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez has grounded out a couple of times. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Smash to the left side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. We're through 5. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here at Citi Field. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Cody Clemens. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hudson getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now, Brooks Lee. Lee in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The Twins down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground, right side. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luke Keeschel. 1 for 3.
Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luke Weaver won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he the Mets with a new arm on the mound. Brooks Raley.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Buxton, the next to hit, takes outside. The lefty, the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 4-2. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Now pitching for
on the mound now for the Twins, Zebby Matthews.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here is Marcus Semien. He's 2 for 2.
Ball one.
Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Out towards right center field. Buxton on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Nope. Ball one.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Mets go down quickly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now it's the DH, Josh Bell. 0 for 3 in this one. The Twins with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. And there's one down. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. Hey! And that's outside.
That ball went out.
At 1-1. Man at first, one away.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Now all even up. Bows it back with 2 strikes. Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Just misses there.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Snap throw to first. Walner dives back in, but they got him.
This just can't happen right here. I mean, your run really doesn't mean anything unless it's followed by another run and you're able to tie up the ball game. But you've almost got to stay anchored to first base to prevent something like this from happening.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Now here is Victor Caratini. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. So one hit. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Matthews goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2022. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 2-1. This one chopped to first. Clemens steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next.
Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
The changeup missing, and that is ball one. There's a swing and a drive. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Buxton on his way over. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
So up next, Bo Bichette.
Ball.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. And that will end the inning. Mets leave one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Hudson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Late on that fastball.
Ball. Ball 2.
And it's
That's
filled
ball
up.
3.
Swings through him for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit. A couple of walks and a strikeout.
Aye.
Just missed.
Outside.
Way out front for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Here's a high chopper. Handles, throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And there's a hit. And that's a 1-out single. So here's Robert now. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. And they'll do it again. Baden, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Martin in position. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Simeon in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
High fly ball, right field. Walner has a beat on it. And that is that. It's the Mets 4 and the Twins 2. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the 9th. Luke Keeschel getting ready to hit.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Aye.
Here's the 0-2. And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-2. Into center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. On the ground, out to short. Dive, and he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
So now with one away and a man at second. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Just missed. In the dirt. And the runner holds. The Mets trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That's down and in.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The tying run at the plate. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So a change being made at first base. Here's the pinch runner for the Twins, James Outman, getting some more speed on the bases. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Josh Bell. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. That one close. Ruled a ball. Ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Move to second. Keishel back in on the dive. Next offering misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Twins. 2 aboard, 2 outs. At the plate, Austin Martin.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.